Hey Aries, this is going to be your September 2018 love reading. If you want a private reading, all that information is in the description box below. And you can also follow me on Facebook where I do weekly card pulls for guidance. That's also in the description box. So I want to start off with a guidance session like I did for your August reading. So if you'd like, you can just relax and take a deep breath and focus on receiving the guidance that you need involving your love life. Whatever situation you're going through, focus on receiving clear and concise guidance. All right, Aries, and your guidance is big, happy changes. So things are going to be changing for you guys. If things have seemed really slow, it seems like a long process. We have had a lot of planets retrograde over the summer, so things have kind of come to a halt for a lot of people in all areas of their life. But now with planets turning direct, there's definitely going to be some changes and some movement. So what this card is saying is positive changes are coming into your life, and you may find yourself on a new path, whether it's with career, a new relationship, or bringing life to an old relationship. So just embrace the changes ahead, and you may need to take a leap of faith. If these are really big changes that you're going through and things all of a sudden seem really sudden, this is just saying, don't be afraid, take a leap of faith, and that you're going to be on the right path. So release any kind of fears that you have. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on with you guys September 2018 in love. Definitely showing some changes here. Whatever you've been holding on to that's not serving you, it's definitely a time for a release and planting seeds for new intentions. We do have a full moon in Virgo on September 9th, Aries. And with these new moons, that brings new starts. Okay, we just had a full moon at the end of August, a few days ago while I'm recording this. Beautiful. What is the most important message Aries need to hear? Awesome. All right. Well, we're talking about big, happy changes, so there's definitely some changes going on. We're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles as the most important message. So this is like a gift from the universe, okay? Something that's happening for you. It's a new start. Aces are brand new. Okay, brand new starts, planting your seeds, especially with the Two of Wands here. So a lot about manifestation for you guys too. Remaining positive even through the tough times, trying to find the silver lining even in the middle of the rainstorm. But definitely some changes coming in. And the Page of Wands is bringing a new change here. The Page is something new, something fresh. Okay, so it's time to release what no longer serves you. This is all about stability with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, fours are about stability and stability within the home. Being Pentacles, it talks about security. But also, next to the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords, this can talk about you holding on to things, worries, sadness, maybe fears of getting hurt again, some heartbreak that you may have suffered. Okay, and this could also talk about maybe you needing to speak some truth, because with Wands, it talks about messages as well. It's not just the start of, new projects and new adventures. It's also about messages coming in. So you may need to be honest and tell somebody you're not happy if this is going on in a relationship, if you've been stalling and kind of holding on over here. So with the Two of Wands here next to the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands represents that fire energy, which is you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's all about stepping into your power, Aries, and planting the seeds of intention. This is a new path, so you have a choice. You have the wand behind you, which is things from the past, maybe that don't serve you, and now is a new start. So it looks like a lot of you are ready for that. And again, with the new moon we have coming up on September 9th, which is 9/9, you also have the Nine of Pentacles in here. Okay, nines are about just before the beginning of a new cycle. So with nines, there can be some endings happening and things occurring, which is just old energy leaving your life. And it can also be about working through your worries and mental stress. For some of you that have already left somebody in the past, you may be still holding on to these thoughts and feelings, because swords, it's all about mental, it's about thought, so things going on in your head. With the Queen of Wands, this is talking about really stepping into your power, taking control. You're like the warrior, Aries, ruled by Mars. That's the warrior planet. And similar to Scorpio, Scorpio's got Pluto and Mars. But Mars just went direct yesterday. I'm filming this on the 28th, so that's going to bring some changes if things have been slow. Again, this has been a slow summer. With the Eight of Pentacles here, it's about putting in the work, really moving forward, focused on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. Self-abundance, self-happiness, building up your strength, your confidence, even working too with, your money. Money could also be an issue, and I always include that in the readings because that affects our relationships. So some of you may have been dealing with some work stress too, affecting your relationships. Wheel of Fortune talks about things starting to move. Like I said, with all these planets finally going direct, and Saturn goes direct next week. A lot of these planets are in Capricorn. So gonna be some changes with Saturn going direct, okay? Putting our nose to the grindstone, working on ourselves, getting out there. Maybe you spent the summer just relaxing more inside, not really going out, kind of focusing on yourself. Now it's time to put yourself out there for many of you. But with the Wheel of Fortune, if you've been stuck, this does talk about movement. Also, with the Wheel of Fortune, you have to be careful because it is about karma, and you do not want to complete the same karmic cycles and then do it over and over again. So it's about making the right choices, the choices that are best for you. So let's find out what's going on with this Page of Wands. The messages coming through, new starts. What's happening here with the Page of Wands, please? All right, and we're talking about fast movement because the planet's now turning direct. We have the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be some fast changes, okay? This can happen within seconds. All of a sudden your life changes, or the next day, things completely change in your love life. It can be hearing messages. It can be communication. A lot of people have spent this summer, and this isn't everybody, but a lot of signs, because of the planets in retrograde, really in deep thought, slowing down, going through all these different changes within themselves. So there's definitely going to be some movement here. Let's get one more for the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands, please. And again, this can be a little bit stressful because it seems like things are all happening at once. It can include, for instance, a change in job and, a relationship. So definitely the need to focus on yourself is going to be important if that's happening for you. Okay, and look what we have, the Two of Cups. So some kind of an offer coming in, or you making an offer. This can be really speaking your truths about your feelings for somebody, or someone doing the same to you. Some of you may have been holding back with the Four of Pentacles with your fear of past heartbreak and worry. Look at this. Coming out again, the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to put this one down here, okay? Focus on yourself, self-love, nurture yourself, treat yourself like $1,000,000, because if you do that, that's going to attract somebody who's going to treat you the same. You know, if you're walking around with your head down, looking non-confident and stressed out and worried, you're going to attract that same type of energy. So it's really about focusing on yourself, positive changes for yourself. Let's clarify this Two of Wands for Aries, please. Look at this, the power of manifestation right here. This is, again, about your thoughts, what you're putting out there to the universe. Thoughts, that carries energy. Energy comes in all different forms. Okay? Energy cannot be destroyed. That's the law of energy itself. So be careful what you're putting out there. Be careful of these thoughts, because when you're worried sometimes about attracting the same types of people over and over, instead of saying, I don't want this, I don't want that, say, this is what I want to attract. So positive affirmations for yourself. You do hold a lot of power. Your thoughts hold a lot of power. So here, put your nose to the grindstone. Work on your self-happiness. Even if that means going from being in a relationship to being single. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Aries, please. All right, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Devil. So the Devil is Capricorn. This could definitely be some kind of karmic relationship that you had in the past that you had to release or have to release. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, here we go with another 9. That's wounded warrior type energy. Fear of the same things happening over and over. So you need to heal that, for some of you, whoever this resonates with, before moving on with somebody else, because you could attract the same type of person. Again, positive affirmations, releasing fears of attracting the same thing. The main theme for you guys this month really is working on your powers of manifestation and your positivity. And with the Four of Swords, meditation can be included in that. Really taking the time out for yourself. If you feel like you've been working your ass off this summer, focusing on working on projects because you've had a difficult time, you know, dealing with your feelings. So with the Four of Swords, it is the need to heal and recharge your batteries. Definitely focus on that. What does Aries need to hear in love? September 2018. Messages for Aries, please. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift, and choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So Aries, this definitely is focusing on yourself. Choose love. What is love? Is it loving yourself? Is it putting yourself before others, which sometimes we have to do? Is it leaving a relationship because there's not love there and you're feeling like you're just used and abused, or it's just not working for you? But you have miracles and blessings. So big happy changes, miracles and blessings. This is a big theme for you guys. So just remember, focus on your powers of manifestation. All right, my Aries, I hope you guys have an amazing September. Take care.